In a world that constantly encourages us to do more, buy more, and achieve more, the power of saying no can feel revolutionary. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle is not simply about owning fewer possessions. It's about reclaiming your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. At the very heart of minimalism lies a simple yet profound word: no. Saying no is not an act of negativity, but a conscious choice, a commitment to living intentionally. Imagine waking up each morning and facing a barrage of requests, invitations, advertisements, and opportunities. Each one promises excitement, fulfillment, or connection. But every yes is a commitment, a piece of yourself given away. The minimalist understands that every time we say yes to something that doesn't align with our values, we are, in essence, saying no to something more important: our freedom, our priorities, our sense of calm. Learning to say no is an act of self-respect. It means recognizing that your time and energy are limited resources and choosing to spend them wisely. It begins with identifying what truly matters to you. Do you value quiet moments with loved ones? Space to think and dream? Time to pursue passions that light you up from within? Minimalism invites you to clear away the clutter, both physical and mental, so these priorities can shine. When you embrace the power of no, you start to see invitations differently. Not every social gathering is necessary, not every new gadget is essential, and not every project deserves your attention. Instead of automatically agreeing to requests, you pause and reflect. Does this contribute to my well-being? Does it support the life I'm trying to build? If the answer is no, then you honor yourself by declining. This doesn't mean shutting out the world or living in isolation. On the contrary, saying no frees you to say a wholehearted yes to the things that truly matter. You become more present with the people you love. You have more space in your home and in your schedule. You find clarity in your thoughts and peace in your surroundings. Minimalism is not about deprivation. It's about abundance, found in simplicity. The power of no extends beyond possessions and appointments. It's about boundaries. It's about protecting your mental health, your creativity, and your sense of self. When you say no to toxic relationships, to unnecessary obligations, and to constant distraction, you reclaim your life. You find the courage to prioritize rest, reflection, and growth. Of course, saying no isn't always easy. In a culture that equates busyness with success, declining an offer can feel uncomfortable. We worry about disappointing others or missing out. But every time you say no from a place of intention, you reinforce your values. You teach others how to respect your boundaries, and you inspire them to consider their own. Minimalism is a journey, not a destination. It's a daily practice of choosing what to keep and what to release. With each no, you carve out space for joy, connection, and meaning. You create a life that is lighter, freer, and more authentic. The power of saying no is the power to live on your own terms. So, the next time you feel pressure to accumulate, to commit, or to conform, remember the strength in simplicity. A minimalist lifestyle flourishes when you recognize that every no is, in fact, a yes to yourself, to your values, and to a life defined by intention rather than obligation. The power of saying no is not just a tool, it is the key to unlocking the minimalist life you seek. Living a simple life is not just about decluttering your home or limiting your possessions. It's about cultivating daily habits that bring clarity, peace, and purpose to every moment. Over the years, I've discovered 10 habits that consistently help me keep my life simple, focused, and fulfilling. By weaving these habits into my routine, I've found more time for what truly matters and less stress from what doesn't. Let's explore each one. First, I start every morning with intentional planning. Before jumping into emails or social media, I take a few quiet minutes to review my day, jot down my top priorities, and visualize how I want things to unfold. This simple act of planning helps prevent overwhelm and keeps distractions at bay. By setting clear intentions, I direct my energy toward what's meaningful and avoid getting lost in the noise. Second, I practice daily decluttering. Whether it's tidying up my desk, clearing out old files, or donating clothes I no longer wear, I make it a habit to remove what I don't need. This ongoing process keeps my environment peaceful and functional. I've found that a clutter-free space leads to a clutter-free mind, making it easier to focus and relax. Third, I limit my commitments. Instead of saying yes to every invitation or opportunity, I carefully consider what aligns with my values and goals. By prioritizing quality over quantity, whether in work, relationships, or activities, I avoid spreading myself too thin. This habit allows me to devote my attention to what's truly important and brings me joy. Fourth, I embrace digital minimalism. I regularly clean up my inbox, unsubscribe from unnecessary emails, and organize my digital files. I also set boundaries for screen time, choosing to disconnect from devices to recharge and be present in the moment. Reducing digital clutter helps me stay productive and prevents information overload. Fifth, I cultivate mindful routines. Simple rituals like making tea, journaling, or taking a walk remind me to slow down and savor life's small pleasures. These routines anchor my day, providing moments of reflection and gratitude. Mindfulness helps me appreciate what I have and keeps me grounded amid life's busyness. Sixth, I budget intentionally. By tracking my spending and setting financial goals, I avoid impulse purchases and focus on what adds real value to my life. I strive for quality over quantity, investing in experiences and items that truly matter. This financial clarity brings peace of mind and supports my long-term dreams. Seventh, I prioritize self-care. Regular exercise, healthy meals, and enough sleep are non-negotiable. I schedule time for relaxation and hobbies, recognizing that taking care of myself enables me to show up fully for others. Simple self-care habits replenish my energy and reduce stress. Eighth, I nurture meaningful relationships. I invest time in deep conversations and shared experiences, rather than shallow interactions. I make space for family, close friends, and those who uplift me. By focusing on genuine connections, my social life remains rich and uncomplicated. Ninth, I practice gratitude daily. Whether through journaling or quiet reflection, I note what I'm thankful for each day. Gratitude shifts my perspective, helping me notice abundance rather than lack. Even on challenging days, this habit brings a sense of contentment and simplicity. Finally, I embrace saying no. I've learned that declining requests, invitations, or obligations is not selfish. It's essential for protecting my time and energy. Saying no frees up space for what truly matters and prevents resentment or burnout. By weaving these 10 habits into my life, I've created a foundation of simplicity and peace. Each habit is a small step, but together, they make a profound difference. If you're seeking a simpler, more focused life, start by choosing one habit and make it your own. Over time, you'll find that simplicity isn't about sacrificing. It's about making room for what's truly important. Minimalism isn't just about having fewer things. It's a mindset, a way of approaching life that can have profound effects on mental health. In today's fast-paced, chaotic world, our minds are often cluttered with endless to-do lists, social obligations, and the constant barrage of information. Minimalism offers a pathway to peace, clarity, and emotional well-being by helping us consciously choose what matters most. Imagine waking up in a space that feels light and open, where every item you own has a clear purpose and brings you joy. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by disorganization or excess, you're greeted by calm. This is one of the first benefits of minimalism for mental health. It reduces physical clutter, which in turn reduces mental clutter. Studies have shown that environments filled with unnecessary things can increase stress, anxiety, and even feelings of helplessness. By simplifying your surroundings, you give your mind permission to relax. But minimalism goes deeper than just tidying up. It's about examining your commitments, relationships, and even your digital life. Ask yourself, what are the things that truly add value to your life? And what are you holding onto out of habit, obligation, or fear? By intentionally letting go of what doesn't serve you, you create space, not just in your home, but in your schedule and your thoughts. This newfound space nurtures creativity, helps you focus, and fosters resilience. One of the most powerful aspects of minimalism is learning to say no. Our culture often glorifies being busy, equating productivity with self-worth. But constantly striving to do more can lead to burnout and anxiety. Minimalism encourages you to prioritize, focusing your time and energy on the people, projects, and experiences that matter most. As you become more selective, you'll discover that you have more time for self-care, more energy to devote to your passions, and more presence in your relationships. Minimalism also helps to quiet the mind. When our lives are filled with distractions, notifications, advertisements, and endless choices, it's easy to become restless and overwhelmed. Minimalism invites you to disconnect from the noise and embrace simplicity. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, spending time in nature, or enjoying a hobby without multitasking, these moments of stillness can be deeply healing. They allow your mind to reset, your emotions to balance, and your overall sense of well-being to flourish. Moreover, minimalism fosters gratitude. When you strip away the excess, what remains becomes clearer and more meaningful. You begin to appreciate the small things: a favorite book, a cherished photograph, or the comfort of a quiet evening at home. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to stress and depression. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to the abundance already present in your life. Of course, minimalism isn't about deprivation or rigid rules. It's a personal journey, unique to each individual. For some, it means downsizing and embracing a more nomadic lifestyle. For others, it's about simplifying routines, curating relationships, or reducing digital overload. The key is intentionality, making thoughtful choices that support your mental health and align with your values. If you're interested in exploring minimalism for mental health, start small. Pick one area of your life, your closet, your calendar, or your phone, and ask yourself what you can let go of. Notice how it feels to create space, and pay attention to any shifts in your mood or energy. Over time, these small changes can add up to a profound transformation, helping you cultivate a life of greater clarity, calm, and purpose. Minimalism is more than a trend. It's an invitation to live more fully with less and to nurture your mental health every step of the way.